Looking to buy a big ute? This is about as big as they come. It's the 2024 Ford F-150 long wheelbase. These big pickup trucks are extremely popular in America, and in fact the F-150 is the best-selling vehicle outright in the USA, and has been for quite a few years. Now you can officially get these in Australia through Ford dealerships. There's only 2 variants available, including the XLT and the Lariat, and you can get them in regular and long wheelbase form. This being the Mac Daddy of the local lineup, it is expensive, priced from just over $140,000. Considering the same vehicle in the USA retails from around $70,000 US, it does make you wonder where that extra money is going. Even so, if you need absolute capability and utility, this thing is a machine at getting shit done. The brake towing capacity is 4.5 tons, and the long wheelbase spec means the tray bed in the back is just over 2 meters long. The gross combination mass is 7,765 kilograms, minus the curb weight of 2,555 and the 4.5 ton towing, and you're still left with 710 kilograms of payload. It is a beast. Going with the Lariat gets you some luxury and flashy-minded features, including these 20-inch alloy wheels finished in chrome. They wear 275/60 all-terrain Pirelli Scorpion tyres. Inside, it is massive. Look how much space is in here. The center console is about as wide as a Toyota Corolla, and the central dash fascia is thicker than my house. There are plenty of features and gadgets to play around with, including drive modes and an electric folding gear shifter, while most of the onboard functions are available through the 12-inch touchscreen running Ford's Sync 4 operating system. The Lariat also comes with an 18-speaker B&O sound system, power adjustable pedals, heated and cooled front seats, and a twin-panel sunroof. The door trims present a number of storage options, including a huge slot towards the back. Rear seat space is just ridiculous. Even for the center passenger, the floor is completely flat. You couldn't possibly need more room. Climate vents, charging ports, and heated outer seats are also standard. You've got cup holders everywhere, bottle holders, and multiple pockets in the rear doors as well. Seriously, pack this thing with everything you own and there'd still be storage spots left over. As for the engine, it is a bit of a shame we miss out on the V8. But honestly, this twin-turbo V6 is better anyway. It offers more power and more torque, and better economy. It is surprisingly quick, like this will keep up with a current Subaru WRX. It pulls like a train in the top end, and it is quiet and smooth. Real-world economy is pretty good too. This is what it goes like. Out on the road, it's actually a very nice cruiser. It just hums along, it feels comfortable, the suspension's not too jiggly, it is a little bit over very poor surfaces, like that, but it regained, compliance and composure pretty quickly. It does have big balloony tyres on it too, which obviously help. But yeah, the overall cruising characteristics are really nice. It just feels like you want to drive this all the way around Australia. I would say this is more comfortable than most of the twin cab utes that are on the market in Australia with leaf springs. Partly because this has got a long wheelbase, so you don't really feel as much going on in the back. You're more relying on the front springs as a passenger anyway. In terms of the handling, look, it is a big vehicle, so you have to be mindful of just staying in your lane, but it doesn't feel as cumbersome as what it might look like. It turns in and it stays very flat. The big tyres, that they're engineered for off-road use as well, and heavy duty use, but they don't fold or screech prematurely. It's actually a really nice vehicle to drive, even though it is massive. Obviously it doesn't suit the cities and things like that, but out in the country it's very much at its home. In terms of economy, I'm averaging 12 litres per 100 at the moment, but with some highway use before I did the performance test, it was averaging 9.9. So I think you could expect maybe 10.5 with normal sort of duties out in the country a bit, not too much, driving in the city and suburbs, which is not too bad, again, considering this vehicle's size and weight. The engine is very punchy as well. It's got good response. It does have a bit of a kind of V8 burble to it, even though it is a V6.
but it's got this rumbly sound to it. I don't know whether they engineered that in there on purpose to try and, you know, rekindle some of the old V8 spirit of the previous models. But yeah, it's actually a really nice engine with the 10-speed as well. It doesn't hunt around too much, even though it is 10 gears. It kind of suits a vehicle like this, in my opinion. But yeah, overall it feels much nicer than you might expect. All right, let's head out now to do the performance test and see what it goes like.